Hello friends, and welcome to yet another episode of Talking Timeshares with Timeshare Users Group. A few weeks back, we got a letter from a member asking for help in trying to sell their Exploria Timeshare. As part of the Tug Expert Personal Assistance package that they purchased, we had a very lengthy conversation about what they owned and their individual situation, as well as asking what they had tried so far to dispose of their timeshare, which happened to be in Summer Bay in Kissimmee, Florida. Now, it's common knowledge that Summer Bay ownerships have virtually no resale value. This is why we were both shocked and disgusted when this owner shared the response they got from Exploria when they reached out for help in getting rid of their unwanted timeshare. Do you think Exploria offered them the ability to surrender their ownership back to them, even though it was completely paid off? Do you think Exploria explained current resale values for Summer Bay, or how they were not likely to recover much, if any, of their original retail purchase price? Do you think Exploria offered anything helpful to these customers who reached out to them for help? If you guessed no to all of these questions, you'd be absolutely right. And that alone would earn Exploria a big fat F in our gradebook. But Exploria actually chose to take this colossal failure one step further by actually referring this owner to what they called a trusted partner that they could reach out to for help in selling their timeshare. And for those of you longtime listeners, you know exactly where this story is going. In a shock to us, that quote-unquote trusted partner turned out to be an upfront fee resale company. However, since Exploria actually referred to this company as a trusted partner, why wouldn't an unsuspecting owner reach out? What could possibly go wrong? Spoiler alert, what you think is going to happen absolutely happened. And this customer wound up paying said trusted partner $500 to list their Summer Bay timeshare on their website for an asking price of $2,000. Do you think this resulted in any interested parties in buying that timeshare? Well, after a year, they finally found Tug and came to us for help. After all, it's not very likely that someone is going to pay $2,000 for a timeshare that is regularly listed on the resale market completely free. In fact, Summer Bay was one of the most successfully given away timeshares on Tug in the past year alone, with dozens of successful transfers. Heck, at the time of this recording, there are 28 active listings for Summer Bay on Tug alone, all of them offered for free by owners who just want to get out of their Summer Bay timeshare. And most of them even offer to pay closing costs themselves. Now, this trusted partner is well aware of the current state of the resale market and well aware of the value of a Summer Bay timeshare. However, as we always like to say in this industry, there's no money to be made in telling a timeshare owner the truth. Or to put it another way, if you tell a timeshare owner the truth, the chances of them paying you a hefty amount up front for your help goes down significantly. And in this case, it's highly unlikely that this customer would have paid $500 had the company told them that their timeshare had no resale value and that they would have to give it away. This is just the sad reality of the timeshare resale market today, and is nothing specific to Summer Bay or Exploria Resorts for that matter. What is specific to Exploria Resorts is the fact that they referred this owner to an upfront fee resale company. And there's little doubt in our mind that they were the only Exploria owner who reached out for help and got such poor advice. And Exploria's website indicates they have 65,000 timeshare owners. How many of those owners do you think have reached out for help and gotten similar advice? The fact is, the average owner looking to get out of their timeshare today is almost certain to encounter an upfront fee resale or exit company, given how much advertising is spent to target that specific owner in the current industry today. There's really just no reason for an individual resort system to make this problem worse and actually refer their own owners to these companies by specifically vouching for them. Owners coming to you for help are looking for help, not to lose another $500. Whatever individual or group of individuals at Exploria who are responsible for this official stance, your mother or mothers would be ashamed of you. And I'm really not sure how you sleep at night. Now for some good news. Since I don't want all these videos to be nothing but complaints without actual solutions for owners, Exploria owners, or any timeshare owners for that matter, that find themselves in this situation can actually come on Tug for free and offer to give their timeshares away. There's a link in the comments below. You can also join Tug and post your listing in the timeshare marketplace for an even greater chance of success. Remember, Summer Bay was one of the most successfully given away timeshares through the Tug marketplace last year alone. Sadly, it may have to come down to you offering to pay closing costs yourself and or paying next year's maintenance fees in order to attract someone to take over your timeshare from you. However, spending that money is way better than giving it to some random company that won't result in you actually finding a legitimate buyer. One of the first steps we always suggest is actually reaching out to your resort to ask for help. But in this case, that seems to be like a lost cause. And while it usually can hurt to try, that certainly wasn't the case for this particular individual. That said, maybe someone high up at Exploria will see this video, or it'll go viral, and they may choose to do the right thing and actually implement or offer some sort of legitimate exit program, or at least give some meaningful help to owners who reach out to them looking for it. I won't really hold my breath for that to change, but since it only costs you a phone call or an email, it's probably still not a bad idea to try. And at least if you get the same response, you'll know better than to follow that advice. And finally, if you have made all of these efforts and still struck out, that leaves you with one final trump card to play that is the 100% guaranteed exit solution for any and all timeshare owners, and that is to stop paying. This was covered recently in our most popular Tug video to date and is indeed an option to every single timeshare owner out there as a guaranteed solution to end your timeshare ownership. Feel free to check out that video for more information. These Tug videos are not meant to make decisions for you, but instead to give you the information that you need to make the best decision for you and your family in the situation that you find yourself in. And we hope that this video provides you with that help. If you'd like to discuss this further or have additional questions, come on over to the Tug forums. We'll help you out completely free of charge. And that's an open invitation for each and every timeshare owner, not just those of you who are stuck with Exploria Resorts. Till next time, folks, thanks for watching. Happy timesharing.